Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and this is the Sick House. Hi.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Yeah. I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
I've heard. One of the first things about company policy that we heard is that they are not to be seen by unlicensed physicians or something. But they just have the flu. That's the interesting bit about this, is that they have a thing that apparently to my character is just common and not a big deal. And in fact, if you're a space traveler, you probably would be loaded up with proper, like, super good antibiotics and stuff like that in reality, especially in a multi-planetary civilization as the one in this world, or in this planet, or in this game, I should say. Because in real life, if you go from country to country, you need a good not antibiotical system, that's not the word. You need a good defense system to just not get sick all the time. And even if you do, you still can get sick very easily, because that's just how it is. So they could have something that's really dangerous to them, but I could just probably have the antibodies on myself, if not the antibiotics. But you need help, though.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Sure. And there's the little creatures around here. Let's look around. We probably can't get sick. That's not one of the features of... Oh, you were over here. I'm sorry. That's probably not one of the features of the game. Let's see what a pep pill is. Because I don't know what it is. And just now I saw steal. From the poor, from the sick. So 0G... Yeah, 0G is for minus perception, charm, and dexterity. But personality attributes increase. It looks like just booze. Or something. What is pep thingy? Is this sorted by name? It is. So it starts with the P. P. Pep pills. What is that? Oh, no, that's not what I need. I need to... yeah, this is the way. So, companion ability cooldown minus 50%. If you need to stay alert, Spacer's Choice will give you perk. Voted #1 drug in the colony. Okay. So that's the opposite of sleep pills. That's wake pills. And then we have armor parts. Huh. They just have these as pets, or is that an infestation? I'm not really sure. We got a flywheel? Are they shooting the little creatures? I don't know what that was all about. And we could sleep. No, oh my god. They are an infestation. Oi. Let me get it. This thing is worth money.
I'm out! Reloading!
I think it doesn't want to talk to you. I'll see you later, I suppose.
Waste of company ammo!
So that's what I heard you do or say before. There you go.
I cut my own hair. But Conrads sells real good disinfectant.
You cut your own hair?
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman, which is not the first time I should have said this sentence.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
On his time there. Yeah, we'll talk later. Not about cutting your own hair, as it turns out. She does a good job. And we have the food, but I don't think we have the... Oh no, we have the people. Bits are an electronic currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate mint frames back on Earth. So that's the currency. The bits are the currency. Yeah, these people are just dead over here. There's a mechanical sentry back here with a flywheel. Okay. Can we read about what the flywheel is? No, not that. Over here. Junk, most likely? Yes, it is. A small metal device used to store rotational energy. That is the correct definition of what a flywheel is. And they're just dead back here. Those creatures are gonna get shot.
Outside. Better take a look.
That's what I said. Did you do it? Don't shoot me. Do you really need to take cover? Parvati, come out. That little guy.
I just earned a fine bonus.
You are terrible at this. But it's fine. Let me close the door, otherwise this is just gonna lead to more trouble. And this is finally where we came in from. Okay. Now, let's go to the cantina, finally. And see if we can... I don't think I have anything to do over here, but... Hey, Parvati.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. Not a big one. I'm an enormous one. I don't know.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Oh, hey, don't go. He's just a cannery worker. Okay. They're not named characters. So these are residents. Winslow. Can I sit? I can't. I love it. I love that I can't sit.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You... Edgewater. I don't...
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You're injured.
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
That's... You sound... There's so much with that. You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I can't disagree. He didn't lose the hand, though. I thought at first that he might have. Okay, well... Oh, they have a piano! Oh, that's a special kind of piano. Alexa-mounted piano. Or whatever that is. Mounted? That's not the one. Enabled.
I don't know you.
And I'm behind your bar. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something's going on here that I should know about.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
It just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
I hope I don't know where the game is going with the division between the workers here. Because the commentary is there, but the making it plain might not be. I remember the closest I can remember for of a situation like this. It's not close enough, but the closest I can remember is in a game called the BioShock Infinite. You probably heard of it if you haven't played it. There's a place where no spoilers, obviously, but there's a place later on in the game where you can see the workers at an auction trying to get work, and they're auctioning they are paying with time. They're saying, I can do that in 2 hours, I can do that in an hour and a half, and then just go down, and that's how they distribute the work. Which is a similar situation. Well, it's not a similar situation insofar as the market dynamic exists in here, because it doesn't exist in here. They're all employed by default, and it's just sort of whether or not they can be productive, and their worth is measured in that. Whereas in BioShock Infinite, it's just the workers competing against each other for work. So the market dynamic is it's different in that regard, but it's still the same theme of the workers turned against each other by the ones with power. The game has touched on this a lot on these characters. I am curious to see what Adelaide has to say about this, or at least if the subtext is going to be there, because the idle animations, if the subtext is going to be there, because the text is rich for that sort of analysis, or sort of commentary rather. So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
That sounds... So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Important for sure. To whom, though? I love that yeah, that's great. I love that the first thing she said is the questions. Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please.
I'm
Spent
sorry.
many years disabusing myself of that notion.
Yeah.
Don't need you putting it back in my head.
Yeah, I know.
Lab
Self-indulgent
work
of me.
Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
I'm sure you are. So you've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work.
It is.
Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium.
Yeah.
I hear everything's automated there.
I was gonna say.
Not that I'll ever find out.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Oh. Huh. You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Don't say stuff like that. So, I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone, I love that I'm telling her the truth. She's not gonna believe it though. That's lovely, because hopefully by the time we are done with the game, she'll hear about it. Everyone else is frozen.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
I don't know if you don't believe me. Huh. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
I think I'm not sure the game is going to talk about marauders as anything but just murder targets. And I'm not sure if that's going to go contrary to the storytelling of the game, because it does work in a very natural way in Fallout New Vegas. But if this game is going to just have marauders be monsters, more monsters, and just, not have personalities, because so far they don't. Or not so much the personality. It's not really that I care about how, personable they are, but rather how they have intentions and logic behind them as people. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but the deserters certainly do, so it's halfway there. It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
She's the embodiment of the fuck you got mine situation. Which is an unkind way of talking about her situation here. But it's not untrue either. She doesn't want to change the status quo because she's good. That's the text right there. That's her situation. Let's see. Let's see the options I have. I think it's a mistake leaving your life on everyone else's terms. That's not really quite... That's not quite what's going on. But it's not that it's not right. But anyway, I suppose we've all got to do our jobs. Imagine you want to get out of town with the plague and all. I should probably drop it. But I'm gonna push it. I'm not sure if I should sympathize with her. I kind of do, but let's say what about the plague.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
They put the word smart in the same sentence they did. I should go. Yeah. Don't talk about ALEXA either, because of otherwise people might... I don't actually know. I don't have any Alexa enabled devices, so I can't tell. Parvati, don't tell anybody. I need these. We need these. Okay. Adreno, I need that a lot. I die a lot. Okay. There's nobody up here. I wonder what these machines are. It's a cooker. Huh. A hunter kit. I don't know what those are yet. We'll figure it out. Fridge doesn't have anything. Okay. There's more things over here, but those are nothing. Got a little bit of an office, and I think that's the outside. Oh, they have an outside thingy. Spacer's Corona. Is that actually cigarettes? Because I think Corona is a cigarette brand. Sounded like matches to me. And a half-empty bottle of... I could see, but I can't move too much. Because otherwise, the camera just goes all over the place. Spacer's Corona. Captions... Yeah, we got other things. It's a drink, isn't it? Spacer's Chaw. Spacer's Cheese. It is not? What was that? It's not here, is it? No. That's weird. I need to figure that out. I need to understand what the heck happens to some things every once in a while. I don't know if I should, if I need to sneak for everything. Like, nobody is here. Yep. So I take the pistol and I'll dismantle it. Okay. Nothing else up here. Let's go downstairs. Big ass television over there. And I think that's all that we had to talk about over here, because everybody else is just a resident. Toilets. Oh, I can hack this. It's the cheap ones. Oh yeah, standard troop armor. It's a good thing I didn't buy the other one, I think. Yep. Let's go, Parvati. Okay, we're good. Bye. I'm definitely not running out of your... Definitely not running out of that because I stole everything. I'm not, because that's not how the game works. Okay, let's explore the rest of the center of town.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Pass?
Just keep working.
Yeah, it's fine. Work will heal you of things. And, yeah, there's nothing on these up here. There's a couple of those. And there are some over here. Some houses. But the tiny ones don't seem to be open. I don't think there's going to be any other house. This one might.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Yeah, because otherwise you would not be working well. Hey, Martin.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
It's a sensible response. Silas sent me. You owe him money.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Huh. Knows what? I know what. He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying.
Yep.
I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just go buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh. Oh, I didn't... I thought we were... Okay, what can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Oh, we'll be fine. I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Oh, sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Don't worry. You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm not sure if the good Victor would have been any better. I'll leave you be. I still don't fully understand the dynamics with the vicar. It's complicated. I'm glad I found him, though, because I thought that was that. Was that a bypass shunt? He doesn't need that. I got it. While sneaking, while falling through the air. I'm very good at this. Okay. Let's do this. Bye. Stay healthy.
Making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Am I? Hi.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying he's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Sounds like you need other kinds of medicine then. What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Oh, I like the implication.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle your medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
That's what I was doing already. I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Huh. Is it Duparvati? Is it true that guy...
Something you need?
Can I ask you things?
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Oh. Yeah, you sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
No, I don't make a habit of imbibing.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Yeah, alcohol is a depressant. And immediate first thing is that they are tired. Are you safe living across from this place?
There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
Sure.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, so we can't ask her questions just normally unless she talks. Okay, I can understand that. Hey, Ether.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
Oh yeah, that might have been me. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay, I'll leave you be. Interesting that she says technically she's employed by that. I'm not really sure what to make of it, though.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Okay, it's a good thing you didn't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten it back. Because that's how fingers work, I think. Okay, so that's that. I don't think there's any other place for us to go. Which means we can now look at our journal and maybe go to the beach. We should go to the beach! Don't you like going to the beach? He probably doesn't like going to the beach. I want to leave through... Let's see. Yeah, through that exit over there. Which is the opposite exit to the exit I should take. But that's fine. Because it's a big world. And also, I have learned in between episodes that this game has multiple planets. And you can have 2 companions. Which I'm fine with. And I assume there's gonna be more. I think it's probably gonna be like KOTOR, where you have 2 companions at any one time, and then the rest stay back home. Yeah, I think maybe that's how it works as well in. Wait, that was a music box. I should probably see what it is. It works. Abernathy's gravesite. Oh, that's the fee. Okay, yeah. You get the rest of the companions back home. Or back in the ship. Small wooden music box. That's junk. Right there. Can I interact with it through here? That would be kind of cool. But you can't. It's not that kind of game. I guess we're just going in. Nope. Nobody lives here. Anymore. The item detection... I wouldn't mind the item detection being a little bit easier on me. Bolster, bolter pistol, some other things. I think we're good. This is pretty good. Easy to loot and straightforward. Yeah. And yeah, lovely.
Oh, wow.
That was good, wasn't it? Okay. There's houses all over the place, though. They're outside the wall, which works very much like a castle. There are houses outside the wall, but those would be unprotected in the event of a siege. I hear you, little guys. Okay. There's nothing dangerous, though. I don't know why the other ones were so upset at me, though. I think we're back at the entrance. Yes, good. I don't know why the other ones on the other side were really upset at me. And even through the walls they were upset at me. But this time around I'm a little bit better. I got an upgraded shotgun. And a lot of ammo for it. What's that thing on the bottom part of the screen? Is this broken? What's up with that gun? Condition 10%. It is broken. Oh. Huh, did you see? Did you see the icon? It's right at the center. It's very tenuous, though. I can work with that. Okay. I think we're done over here. Let's see what this is all about. The loading docks. It looks like it so far. And there's a road that goes over there. Sounds pretty straightforward. Let's not go. The Edgewater landing pad is what this is. No enemies. I have a little bit of an elephant robot.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
I
You
don't
ever
know.
swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Oh, please teach me. Please teach me, but you're gonna have to teach me next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.